Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Non-League 2 Premier League. I am currently streaming this live on Twitch again. So if you have an interest in watching my live streams, I will be live streaming every Tuesday at around about 4 p.m. There will be a link on my YouTube channel if you want to drop me a follow on Twitch so you know when I go live. That would be more than appreciated. You join me here after an absolutely brilliant display against Salisbury, their 3-1 win in the league. And today we are against fierce local rivals Chippenham, here playing away. In real life, a couple of days ago, Bath City played Chippenham. And Bath City were 2-1 down, and in stoppage time, Jordan Alves scored a brilliant free kick to make it 2-2. And Bath City still went on to lose. So in real life, Bath City have a bad habit of conceding late goals, and that continued recently in real life against Chippenham. To catch you back up in the league, here we are sat in 5th still, not moving up, not moving down, but Chippenham, they're in 7th. A win for them today takes them above us in the league. Now I looked at the expectations from my fans for this match, expecting a draw, but if there was a winner they think it would be Chippenham and not us. So we are going into this the underdogs. My lineup for the day, pretty much the same as the last time. I'm keeping Binns in goal. I've got a feeling, I keep saying it, he might become my main starting keeper. My only other option, proper option, Harvey Wiles Richards. According to the stars, they're about the same, but I know in real life and on the game, Binns is a bit taller, and I think his shot stopping and stuff's better. And in real life, he had some penalty heroics for us in the FA Trophy, and we're now up against Southend, I think, this coming weekend. The only change I've been debating making once again is bringing Sweeten on because I want to give him loads of game time. So I will bring him on for Beardmore. Beardmore's a better option to have off the bench because he can play the Cam and CM role better than Sweeten could play a Cam role, if that makes sense. So as I said, we are heading into this game as underdogs. I expect a loss. We had a strong win last time out and I've gone for a strong lineup. You'll see in Chippenham's lineup a particular name here, Wanji Smith. Played for Bath last year, was actually quite good, played up top, scored a few goals for us. I just don't think he liked playing for Bath at all, so he left us quite quickly and went out on loan. He's now ended up at Chippenham for this season. I would keep an eye out for him because it wouldn't shock me if he scores against us today. But here we go, I'm hoping for another great performance and a win here. But when you're kicking a ball out of play less than 10 seconds in, that is not the greatest start. And I expect the highlights and the chances to come thick and thin in a fierce rivalry here. And you can see already Chippenham are dominating the possession and the ball. And I'm wondering already if I just go more cautious with my team and try and see out a draw to keep us ahead of Chippenham, to be honest. There's only a 2-point difference, so only a win will take Chippenham above us. Anything else keeps us above them. But obviously, ideally, I want to win. Last game, everyone was having a great game, but Windsor was slightly disappointing, apart from his brilliant assist to Greenslade. And there's already a chance there. A bit of a testing long shot there for Chippenham. But the first shot highlight lands to them. 15 minutes now, a tight cagey affair. Possession's close. No real opportunities have opened up. Just that one long shot from Chippenham, and it could be one of those games where one goal wins it for you. And we start again with the Chippenham defence. Play it back to the keeper who plays it out well. And they're going to look down wide here, straight into the middle of the park. Bradbury, but he's fell over and lost the ball. Ash with adoption now to Windsor, out wide to Rains. Into Ash again. Can he pick anyone out? He picks up Windsor! And that is 1-0. And in a game, like I said, we might be expecting to lose. It's brilliant to go 1-0 up. And a temptation to try and sit back a bit and defend this lead is high right now, I can't lie. I did wonder where Ash would go with this ball, and he's picked out a great pass and Windsor with a great finish. I thought it might have took a deflection, but upon replay, it doesn't look like it has. And in a game with so limited chances, taking the lead could be vital here as we approach the half-hour mark. It's a bit of a stalemate at the moment, and Parsal steps over a free kick on the halfway line. What will he do with this here? Short to Greenslade into Sweeten now. Sweeten into Greenslade. Who can he find? Jenkins-Davies to sweeten. Back out to Greenslade. To pass out here. Over the top ball. Can Windsor win that one? He does. It's inside to Ash this time. And I thought that was a repeat of Windsor's goal, but just the roles reversed. But he's just missed that shot on target. And Bath now starting to get a few highlights and chances here. Sweeten on the ball. I'm glad I brought him on because he's looked quite good. The long balls towards our strikers, troubling the Chippen defences. Danny puts in one hell of a ball towards the back stick. And it goes out to Rains, back to Ash. We reset with Russ now. Sweeten now, can he pick out a ball? No, and is this going to be a counter-attack? Parsan clears it up and Sweeten picks it up again. And this is good dominant play by Bath, taking over possession, creating chance after chance at the moment. The game is heating up as we get towards a half-time whistle. And we're looking now. Is anyone going to get another opportunity before the half ends? We're into the last 5 minutes of the first half with Bath 1-0 up. A very even competition. Rains picking the ball up out wide. He's going to try and take on Grant, but Grant wins that ball back. What's he going to do with it? They reset with their defence, play it across to the other wing nicely. And they play it through the middle there, but Windsor's backtracking back, winning the ball back. Greenslade to Russ. Russ over the top. Jenkins-Davies. He scored. He's done something. And Luke Russ, off the back of a fine performance in our last game, provides an assist for Jenkins-Davies, who made one hell of a run there. You'll see in the replay that ball comes into Russ. And Jenkins-Davies from deep catches the defence off guard, takes a touch, almost chips it almost over the keeper. And just before the half-time whistle, Bath City 2, Chippenham 0. And this, for me personally, in a fierce rivalry, is a great, great feeling. Against a team high up in the table, expected to lose against them, and the chances we're creating right now, they almost can't stop us. Russ to Batten. Batten, is he going to play that out wide? He does. Is there another opportunity before the half finishes? Windsor's almost won that. And that is a corner for Bath in the dying seconds of the first half. We go into half time. I am over the moon at the moment with this result. You are doing brilliantly. Keep going, and we're going to go straight into the second half. No waiting around to see what happens. I want this game over, and I want this victory in my pocket. We started to dominate the shots and shots on target, and especially the XG as of late. And the possession's still a 50-50 split. So Andrew Smith not performing for them at the moment, and in real life, he was my partner's favourite player whilst he played for us. She was sad to see him leave, especially now he's at a fierce rival. And it's a slow start to this first half, not a lot going on, and we're into the last half hour now. Chippenham really need to do something to get a foothold back in the game. I'm looking at my defence, and both wing backs are tired, and so's Windsor. And so's Russ. I'm not going to do this yet because there's an opportunity coming up for Bath. Jenkins-Davies, who in real life is a bit of a set-piece specialist. He's got one goal today. He cannot make that two. And I will continue where I left off. Rains is coming off. We're going to tuck Tomlinson in there. Greenslade's coming off. We're going to tuck Keto in there. Russ should probably come off. We bring on Beardmore. That's quite almost a too creative midfield there. And Fisher's going to come on. I'm going to confirm these changes now. And we're going to go from balanced to cautious. I want to see out this result. I've got some fresh legs on. We're going to go a bit more cautious now and hopefully see out the rest of this game as we go into the last 15 minutes. This could be a real brilliant result for us. And once again, after getting dominated in the cup by the wingers, Chippenham's wingers have done absolutely nothing this game, so maybe dropping those wing backs back has been an absolute godsend for this team. And Batten wins that in there. Sweeten plays that forward to Fish. Fish will hold that up. Who can he pick out? Keto out wide. Is Fish going to get into the box and get to the end of this? No, it's into Beardmore. Keto making a brilliant run down the left there. And we now puts us 3-0 up. And I see nothing but a win in the bag here. And this is going to be a big, big victory. Keto there. I thought he was going to whip the cross in, but he took his time, cut inside the defender. Two players stood by the penalty spot. Beardmore first to the ball to put us 3-0 up. And that is a substitute, and a substitute connecting for that goal, which is always great to see as a manager. We're coming into the last 5 minutes now. There's surely no way we lose this from here. Will Binns keep a clean sheet? Since he's been in that, I feel that defence and Batten's return, that defence has been brilliant. And to keep a clean sheet this game, I'm sure they would much appreciate. And going into 2 minutes of stoppage time, I don't see anything else happening. What I do see is Wanji Smith's dropped an absolute stinker. An absolute stinker. And that is a victory that I am very, very, very proud of for my team there. I didn't expect that going into the game. I would love it if we beat them. You beat a rival team. That's an achievement there. And we, thanks to that win, have gone up to 4th. Joint on points with Tottenham. But look at our goal difference. Joint best in the league at 25. Some sort of form starting to come towards us in the league. Can we start catching up Torquay and Maidstone? That is the question. That is going to be the end of this episode, and we have an absolutely massive tie again in the next episode, where in 4 days we play against Torquay at home in the league, a team that I just mentioned above us. A win will take us up to 3rd. So if you did enjoy this video, please do drop a like, please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time for another top of the table clash. Thank you.